And we're taking a bigger picture look at what all these elections today mean going forward into November. We are joined by Professor of Political Science from Florida State University, Hans Hassell. Always good to have you on, Hans.
Good to be here.
So we're tracking the Senate race statewide as well as the U.S. House race in this primary tonight. That'll determine some races going into November. What are you keeping a close eye on?
Well, I think it's always really interesting to look at what the turnout levels are in the primary. You can sometimes gauge the level of enthusiasm that the party might have for their nominee and their willingness to get out there and vote in support of those particular candidates. I think that there are a number of sort of really interesting races that the primary sets the ballot for the general election, and I think that it's the different dynamics as to whether you get Stanley Campbell, who's from sort of has North Florida roots, versus Debbie Merschkow-Powell, who is from Southern Florida. Right, that can change the dynamics of the race, and so those are sort of the interesting things to me, at least, that I'm looking at.
For sure, and we've talked about Florida may or may not be in play in the presidential election. What are you thinking based on how things are going now?
Well, if you look at the polls right now, suggest that that Trump has a sizable lead, not overwhelming. No, polls suggest it's about 7 to 8 points at this point, maybe as low as 4, maybe as high as 10, and that can change very quickly. A presidential candidate typically has a post-convention bounce after their convention, after they're formally nominated, and I would expect to see the same thing here for Kamala Harris in the next couple of days, and that could put Florida back in state of play. I mean, it seems like it's a place that she hasn't currently targeted particularly, but it definitely could become a place that she sees a path to victory.
And we have seen Kamala Harris visit Tallahassee in recent memory. Given how things are going, do you see her potentially coming back to the capital city?
I think it really depends on what the polls are like in a month or two. I think that there's a lot of this race that could develop, and candidates want to target their time and their attention to a place where they think that their visit is going to make a difference. And if Florida's in play, you bet she'll be back here. If it's not, well, I think that she'll probably be visiting other states.
All right, a lot to keep track of. Hans Hassell from Florida State, thank you so much for your time for joining us here.